Welcome everyone. Today is a Wisdom Wednesday, and in his booklet, Sri Pandurang Shastri Athavle, the booklet is called Eternal Ecstasy. Eternal Ecstasy. He says that human mind is highly complex, and it has several faculties, powers, and functions. According to Ettara Upanishad, there are 16 mental faculties, and all this must be purified and divinized in order to realize divine touch in our day-to-day activities and experiences. So we already talked about Sanjnanam and Agnanam. Today we'll talk about Vijnanam. So what is Vijnanam? Since the creation of universe, man feel the need to make his material life prosperous. In order to do that, he makes continuous efforts, to understand and discover the natural phenomenon, natural occurrings, natural mysteries that he sees and experiences, in his life. So Vijnanam is that mental faculty which enables man to observe the phenomena and to understand the hidden principles and science behind those phenomena. With consistent and dynamic and intense efforts, man has unraveled many natural phenomena. Sri Pandurang Shastri Athavle offered some examples here of those scientific discoveries and inventions. He says that he firmly believes that there is an invisible force or the invisible energy or the invisible Shakti working through man's mind in solving those mysteries. So I'm going to read those examples. First, he says that James Watt was puzzled when he saw the lead of the cattle dancing. He was only 9 years old. He had no sufficient education. There was no laboratory for him to do any experiment or research. And still, this puzzle led him to the discovery of the steam engine. Many had seen such a phenomenon before, but no one could see steam engine in a dancing lead. He gives another example of a Newton. Newton propounded his revolutionary principle of gravity and motion, and he was only 14 years of age at that time. Hundreds of thousands of people had seen this apple fall. How is it that the phenomenon of the falling apple intellectually disturbed Newton's mind only? He gives another example of a Marconi. Marconi invented a wireless telegraphy when he was hardly 22 years old. Then he gives an example of Einstein. Einstein was only 16 when he was puzzled by seeing the contradictions in Newtonian dynamics. He gives another example of a Galileo. Galileo was 16 years old. Once he went to the church and he saw the lamp or the candle light shaking and moving. And from that, he was puzzled and he ended up inventing laws of kinetics. So the Pandurang Shastri Athavle, he says that man's effort, intuition does play a major role in those scientific discoveries and inventions. But along with that, divinity also plays its role. And that God's help or God's will working through scientists' minds should be recognized. Vijnanam is that God's given gift, and man must try to develop, purify, and sublime, and ultimately divinize Vijnanam which is the power of observation and intuition. For the integral development of mankind, both science and spirituality must go hand in hand. Thank you.